Hello everyone, Invictus Day 2, today is Aegis Day. Again, I will walk around and tell you what I think about the ships. We have Retaliator. Where do I start? Let's start with the good things. It has 6 size 9 torpedoes. Let's start with the not so good things. We still don't have modularity. Cockpit layout is terrible. You have 9 MFDs all over the place. Many of those MFDs only show a few things. You have double corridors for no reason. You have very bad turret placement with lots of obstructions. And escape pods are on the second level. Good luck to the guys in the back making it to escape pods. CIG gave Retaliator lots of structure HPs because he said they couldn't fit a size 3 shield generator into it, which is very strange because Redeemer, a much smaller ship, has 2 size 3 shield generators. There will be a rework of Retaliator, and Retaliator really needs a rework. One good thing about this ship is, as long as it doesn't have a rework, Squadron 42 is a long while away, because as far as I know, it's used in Squadron 42. We have Redeemer, a gunship with tons of firepower, with 2 manned turrets with 2 size 5 guns each. Yeah, but CIG made her very sluggish to balance her. I don't know why CIG thinks it's a cool idea to balance firepower with making ships sluggish. It doesn't make any sense to me. It would be much better if CIG would take things like firepower into consideration before they release a ship. Yeah, this ship won the next great Starship contest a long while ago. We have those silly nutcracker engines, but this time it's not CIG's fault, it's the fault of the guys who made the ship for the contest. Right now she's okay if you find 2 people to sit in the turrets, but she shouldn't be so sluggish. We have Hammerhead, a ship with lots of turrets, with 4 size 4 guns each, and a ship with lots of problems. I start with the most obvious one. You have a big hole in the neck. Why? A CIG dev said, because it looks cool. This is just silly. This hole increases surface area that needs to be armored, and this could be a room instead, for example, an armory, something the ship doesn't have. Next problem, in 3.14 CIG normalized components and guns, and in 3.14 guns have very low range. Max range of size 4 guns is 1540 meters, which is really bad, because sitting in a turret you cannot exactly close into your enemy. And last problem, no command and control functions, no tools to gather any tactical awareness. The captain of this ship has his 2D radar screen and he can try to look out of the window, that's all. Yeah, those ships need tools to gather tactical awareness and to control fire. In the 11 we still don't have any control and command functions. Next we have the Vanguards, Warden, Sentinel, Harbinger and Hoplite. I like those ships, but I don't like the cockpit view. You have a big fat bar right in your face for no reason. Still, those ships are decent. Harbinger has 3 size 5 torpedoes, but firing speed is very low. Still, if you want a heavy fighter, this is not a terrible choice. Then we have Saber. Saber is supposed to be a staff fighter, and look what we see here. Visible fan plates. If you know one thing about staff, it should be visible fan plates are poison for staff, and you have obstructions in front of your engines. I mean, not important in space, but very bad in atmospheric flight. Saber was a very good ship, but since 3.14 she is way too sluggish. CIG still calls her a space superiority fighter, but she is just a lame duck since 3.14. And we have Gladius, CIG's darling. Light fighter forever, light fighter mafia rules the game. Gladius is a very good choice if you want to have a very powerful PvP fighter. Of course, this might change in the future. And we have Avengers. I like Avengers a lot. You get a lot of ship for your money. Titan is a very good choice for a starter ship. And Eclipse, your stealth torpedo bomber, which is way too expensive for what she does. She has 3 size 9 torpedoes. Problems are stealth is not really in the game since 3.14. It's kinda, but most components are normalized, so that's bad. And cockpit view is terrible. This ship has a worse cockpit view than a Starfarer for no reason. Stealth does not require a bad cockpit view, not in real life. Look at B2 Spirit and F-22 Raptor, or look in the game at Saber. And we have holograms, Vulcan, your repair and refuel ship, using drones. Near Devons, yet he hasn't spent any time yet to work on drones, so I don't expect this ship anytime soon. And we have Aegis Nautilus, your mine layer ship, something I don't think will work well in a 3D environment. This ship is way too expensive and offers way too little. And look at turret placement, you have 2 turrets at the side, left and right, and none of those turrets can fire to the rear, because there are some things in the way that's really bad. Only thing protecting the rear is a missile turret, which is not the best thing you can have to protect your stern. This was my tour of Aegis. I hope you found it interesting and helpful, and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. And now we have the good old Craighead buggy. Let's drive in very slowly. Okay, it took a bit longer than the buggy. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.